All right, howdy friends. Tulio here from the Peña team at Keller Williams. I'm with a friend of mine, Jesse Siegel, and he's a specialist in a really neat thing that we often run into in Colorado Springs. Jesse, tell us what you do.
I'm a paintless dent repair technician here at Pro PDR, repairing hail damage here in the area with all the catastrophic hail we've had in Colorado Springs this year.
Paintless dent repair. So that's one of those things we all fear with our cars, and sometimes it happens to our houses and our garage doors as well, but he focuses on vehicles, which we all need to know about. So how do you do it?
Well, it's really kind of just manipulating the metal back into place. You access the dents from the underside, pushing it up so that you can keep the factory finish intact.
See, when I watched you do it, and I got a little bit of video we'll share with everybody, you have a lot of different tools and gear and stuff to be able to reach into hard to reach places, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You got to be able to get around. Our biggest thing is with insurance companies, you're not allowed to drill holes to be able to get access. So you have to use all the existing holes that a vehicle already comes with to be able to access the damage and fix it.
Gotcha. Now, what's that story? People think that dry ice gets used for
Oh,
this
it's
stuff.
a complete myth. I love that story. In fact, I wish I had a buck for every time somebody asked me about that so I could live on a beach somewhere. But yeah, it's definitely a big myth.
Now, do you use like suction cup things sometimes?
We do have a process that a lot of times what we have to do is on the rails, the structural parts of the outside of the vehicle, we have a process, glue pulling, which we actually use specialized glue for the PDR industry, and glue a plastic puck is what we call them, or a tab, to the damage, and use a slide hammer to pull the damage up and then blend it back into place.
All right, so Jesse, if someone wants to reach you, should they call you direct? How should they get in touch with you?
Call Pro PDR, numbers on the sign right
There we
here.
go, 719-574-5678. I'll give it to you one more time up on the sign. This is Jesse Siegel. He'll take care of you personally or your vehicle. And hey, good guy, good place, and we all may need it sometime. Thanks a lot.
Everybody.
Wow, so you've got a whole bunch of different tools that you use to reach to get to what, the dents?
Yep. And then it's basically just a pattern of how the dent is shaped that you're going to work it to manipulate the metal back to being flat.
Okay.
And then like when I was showing you the tapping is when you get to a certain point and it stops moving from the underside, you got to go back to tapping so that you can release the stress and be able to get the metal back flat where it was to begin with.
So this hood right here is to what vehicle?
This Acura here.
The
on the
Acura?
left. Yep.
And it's got how many dents would you say? About 20 or so? Or?
There's actually about 75 if you get the counting.
Oh, wow. And then how long will this take you to work through to smooth out as best as possible?
Anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, just depending on distractions and access and
Okay.
how the metal's responding.